Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Minecraft survival world. We are at the site of our huge skyscraper type farm which we built in the last episode, which was an awesome project to work on, and it's all up and running and it's still working perfectly fine, which is always a good thing. So obviously in today's episode we're going to be connecting this thing up via the little water stream which you see right behind me, and we're going to be connecting that all the way up to the villager breeder over there, and basically we're gonna lap that around the villager breeder, if you like, so all of the villagers can basically consume all of this food, and that will make the villager breeder basically work non-stop, and it should work pretty well. So obviously all of the villagers have been corrected, all of their positions have been fixed, so hopefully it's still like that. It may be broken now, because that's just the way this thing seems to work, but even then I think it would fix itself. So no, it's still pretty good. That is absolutely fantastic to see, and that was a pretty cool save right there, just falling into the water and getting back up. So yeah, all of these guys are good, and I'm pretty much ready to go ahead and put the water stream around all of these 4 villages, just so that they will keep breeding, and then we can start the next project in this episode, which is incidentally to actually go over to my base area and actually build another villager breeder there. So yeah, we're going to have to be transporting loads more villagers in today's episode, which may seem kind of boring by now, but don't worry. I mean, I'm not going to go into too much detail this time. I'm just going to quickly go and actually transport them as fast as possible, and we're going to build another one of these breeders in that area, which will be pretty awesome indeed. And we're going to get loads of villagers for a project that we're going to be working on after that, which is going to be absolutely epic indeed. I won't go into too many details just yet, but I guess I should start connecting up this water stream first of all to start this whole process going. Okay guys, so yeah, I'm down here, and you've probably seen this kind of setup before with all of the dirt and the path leading to the corner blocks. And you may notice that I've already got bones over here, who I got in a past episode. But yeah, you can see this guy over here, who's Jim, which is incidentally another Star Trek reference as well. I actually got this guy, and yeah, I don't know why I name these guys this kind of stuff. It just kind of comes out, and I just put whatever it is that I'm thinking on the name tag. And this guy right here had like full enchanted chain armor, so I thought I'd just bring him over and add him to the collection. So we've got a visitor here. He wasn't too hard to get in. It took quite a long time, but it wasn't as bad as the skeleton right here, because that guy was a maniac. But we're not finished right yet. We're not finished just yet. So we've got this corner as well, and you know what's coming next. You know what's coming next. If you read that, the flying creeper, you must be thinking, what the hell is that all about? Well, I'll show you in just a second. So if we actually get up here, he might not be doing this anymore, but he might still be there. I really hope he's not despawned, because if he has, that would be really annoying indeed. So if I just go over here and look, is it on this side? No, I think it's on the other side. Yeah, something a little bit crazy is going on over here, because yeah, he doesn't seem to be here anymore. So, oh no, he's still there. Okay, he's still there. Look, just take a look at this. I don't even know what this is. It's a creeper which is just, I don't know, it's somehow on a vine, and it's just continuing to stay on that vine in that position. I really wish I could just trap him there, because that would be pretty amazing. But if I do anything, I'm kind of afraid that something bad will happen. So yeah, I think I'm prepared with actually getting this guy in. So what I'm just going to do is name him the Flying Creeper, because of course this is what he is. And I'm just going to quickly do that right there. And this is weird. He's not exploding. That's slightly weird. I'm slightly scared, and I'm approaching him quite tentatively here because, oh god. Okay, he is moving. So this is a weird glitched out creeper. I don't know if like my Minecraft has lagged out or something, and he's just kind of exploded, but this is the most amazing glitch I have ever seen in Minecraft, because it is a flying creeper, and I don't know what he's looking at, or I didn't even know that this was possible. But you know, we're going to get this guy somehow into our mob cage. And you may also notice that I also came across another one of these fully chain armored zombies, and I kind of just got him into this hole. I actually used the trap door on the side of the hole, so the zombie was using its clever AI to get around. But then I fooled the AI by just using a trapdoor which acts like a full block, and so he fell into my hole. I pushed this glass block in with a piston, so we got him. He's also called Jim. And yeah, this guy is probably going to be a lot more difficult to get in. In fact, I've got no idea how to dislodge him. I'm probably going to have to break the blocks. But yeah, let's see if we can actually get this guy into our basement. That would be amazing. Okay, I seriously can't get enough of this. I'm sorry, guys, but it's a levitating creeper guard just like standing there like a sentinel at the corner of my house. And it's just so odd seeing a creeper like that. He looks like he's frozen, like, you know, he just... all creepers are really androids, and this one's just kind of malfunctioned. It's just so weird just looking into his scary eyes. Oh, damn it. Okay, this is too scary. I'm just gonna walk away. This is really weird. Never mind. Yeah, you'll do. You'll do just fine. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Yes, okay. Yep, let's get this guy in. I'm just facing off with a creeper right here. It's extremely scary, but nothing's happening. I don't know what's wrong with the creepers in this game today. I'm pretty sure he can see me because he's tracking me. If I jump up and down, he can still see me, but he's not moving. I do not know what's happened to this game today, but this guy is kind of creeping me out even more than he usually does. And I really don't want to test his patience here because... Okay, he's really testing my patience at the moment. And he's going to try and explode, and he didn't. I don't know whether he's trapped there or something like that. I've honestly got no clue with the mobs today in this game. It is absolutely crazy. Not again. This is... yeah. I think I should stop doing this to my house, probably. By the end of this episode, I may not have a base remaining. I think he's right behind me. Okay, he's in with me. Finally, he's into the water stream. I'm just going to get out of here. No! Ugh. And it's fallen through. Okay, this is actually working. This has taken me so many attempts that I don't even have enough time to basically explain the situation. Oh, this is really crazy. Okay, I'll see if he actually goes into here or not. And he doesn't seem to be walking over here, so I just need to pull him over like that. No! Oh. Okay, he's popping his head over. That was really bad. I think I should cover that up. And, oh, okay, he's safe. I think he's safe. He should be safe right over there. Okay. Oh, this took so long. That's why I'm, like, giving sighs of relief here, because that was ridiculous. That was completely ridiculous. I've named this guy... Creeper Mark 3, if you can just about see that right there, but it's pretty much Mark 5 or 6 because as you can see I've pretty much destroyed half of my base up there just to get this guy in. But you know what, I think it's been worth it because I finally got this guy in. So if I just I think the best thing for me to do is to actually go over here and block off this side. So if I get rid of that block right there, and if I use some glass or something like that, I might be able to block this guy in, but I'm not too sure how exactly I'm going to do that. So on this side I just kind of blocked them in. I didn't even have a block at the bottom of glass and it just seemed to work. So I think I'm going to do that in this case as well and see how this actually works out. So I'm just going to go and actually place in this thing right here, and damn it, I've always wanted to have a creeper in here. I think I've done it. I think I've just got an actual creeper inside my basement, and it's come at a great cost. Pretty much everything has been destroyed over here, but you know what? I think it was worth it. I am just starting work on this water stream right here. You can see that I've got some ice which I've mined. I've got tons of that stuff which took me ages to go on top of all of those kind of hills, which are extreme hills biomes, and go to the top where the ice can actually spawn. And I've put that above these blocks of iron, and then I've got some blocks of iron on the side and some slabs on the top, and then I've got some water streams there. I think you can just about barely see them popping over the side, and I'm just going to use slabs every now and then, every 8 blocks I think it is, to block them off. So that is how the water streams are going to work. But I figured that I haven't actually done any decoration for this farm, so I might actually just put in some of these light blue stained glass panes, which will look really cool just around the edges of all of the farm. And yeah, it's just a little piece of decoration here. I don't know what else I could exactly do. Maybe I could add some kind of lighting or something, but I don't want to spoil any of the lighting inside of the farms already, so I probably shouldn't do that, to be fair. But yeah, I think this all look pretty cool, so I'm just going to go and repeat this all over the farm, maybe add in something else as well, but like I say, it's probably just going to be a little bit of experimentation at this point. So I did experiment around a little bit with these fence posts and things, but they really don't look too good. I mean, I did try having less fence posts, just one and one in the center there, but it just doesn't really look good. I mean, these are oak fence posts, so I guess I could try a different color, but I think it's just a little bit too much in terms of the decoration, so I'm going to keep it quite simple and just go with the blue glass and the cobblestone walls here, which I think look pretty decent. So if we just go to this side over here, you can see that there's a cobblestone wall there. Everything is kind of obscured at the moment by the dirt pillar, but I guess I need that to get to the top. But yeah, I think the fences are too much, so I'm going to go for a pretty simple design, and it should turn out looking great. Okay guys, so a lot of progress has been made here. First of all, I've gone and decorated this huge farm, and it's pretty simple, like I said in the last cut. It is a pretty simple design. I've just got a couple of stained glass planes on the sort of corner sections, and on the other sections I've just sort of filled them up with stained glass and added in those cobblestone walls. But I'm thinking that that looks pretty cool indeed. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Originally I was unsure about the blue glass, but I think it all works when I use the light blue stained glass as well. And obviously you can tell that I've been building in this water stream right here. By the way, I should point out the fact that, yeah, we've got 4 double chests filled with vegetables already, so, and bread as well, which is awesome. So this thing is crazy. We are completely filled up right here. All of these hoppers are filled up, and I don't even think I'm going to bother to kind of replenish the hoppers and add another chest or anything. I think I'm just going to leave them to despawn, because I think we have so many like bits of food here that we don't really even need that many to actually breed all these villagers. We probably don't even need this many villagers all at once either, but you know, I just chose to use this whole system because we will need the villagers for something, and we will be using the villagers in the projects which we're going to be working on. But yeah, I've obviously built in this whole item sort of flowing system right here. Water stream is going to be going on top of this thing right here. And it's going to be stopped by the slabs, and the water is going to come down, and I think I'm going to have like probably a sign here or something like that, or actually that probably won't work. I'll have to extend this one forward and put the sign over here maybe, or I could put the sign right here and that would work. Yeah, that would work pretty well. So the items will come flowing down into this bit of the system. And then we've actually been building this thing over here, which is a kind of a water stream which goes around all of the villagers. So I copied this directly from the tutorial by Unary Bits, and I think it should work really well. Obviously we've gotten rid of all of the cobblestone walls which were surrounding this thing, so it feels a little bit more unsafe at the moment. So I'm going to have to take care of all of the villagers right here. And I hope no baby zombies come along or something and fit into this this little gap here. That would be really annoying indeed. But yeah, so the water stream, you can see it goes into there, and I've sort of just dug out a one block hole space, and then we can put another water stream right there up till this corner. Then there's the ice, which will let the items flow underneath that slab, and then they'll come around and we'll actually be able to feed all of the villagers like that. And the reason I'm using this system and not just depositing all of the items down here at the front, which is another thing you can do, or at the top rather, to feed them, is because all of the excess vegetables and crops, they'll be coming to, I think, this location right here. and we'll be taking them out into a storage system which will just be over here. So we're going to basically be using all of the vegetables and crops from this farm ourselves as well, and I think it's really cool how the farm just kind of pops up out of the across sort of the horizon from behind those trees like that. I think it's really cool, and I'm really proud and happy that we've actually been able to build all of this, and it seems to be working pretty well. So I'm just going to go to sleep, and then I'm going to continue building in this water stream, and then I will be back. Alright guys, so now I am just in the process of closing off the villager breeder once and for all. So I just removed the top half slabs, which we can actually do now, and I just don't want to make any mistakes here. Don't want to fall in and dislodge the villagers or anything like that. But there we go, we actually have a fully functioning villager breeder, also with a connected water stream right here, except the fact is that I haven't actually fully connected it. The vegetables and the crops aren't actually flowing through just yet, but they should be in just a little bit of time once I actually connect that up. But you can see here everything else is pretty much done, and I've got everything organized and kind of ready. And the water stream is functioning pretty well as well. It's going around the whole of the villager breeder, and it surrounds all of the villagers, so they should be able to pick up the food. But this is the place where I'm actually going to have to build a storage system now for this farm, essentially. So for all of the crops which don't make it to the villagers when they don't need any extra crops, which will probably be most of them after a while, once the villagers are all kind of filled up. And I don't know, if I turn the village off, then obviously they'll just keep sharing the food in between themselves like they are now, and they won't breed any more villagers, so none of the food will get used up or anything like that. So yeah, most of the crops will actually go to a storage system right here, and I think I'm going to go pretty huge with this storage system because it's going to need a lot of storage. I mean, that is 8 layers. And within the last few hours of working, we've got about 4 or 5 double chests filled with loads of items. So we're definitely going to need a huge amount of storage for this. And that's what I'm going to start working on right now. Alright, so that looks a hell of a lot cleaner, doesn't it? I've gone and actually cleaned out some of the land here. Most of the land is pretty much gone. So everything is really nice and clean, and it's easy to see where everything is. Less mobs are going to be spawning all over the place and things, and I think I'm going to go ahead and clean out some more of this land just so this area is a little bit better and a little bit easier to work with. And I think I should have done this before, to be honest. Alright guys, so I've been doing tons of work over here. You see I've got a little bit of a platform out here, and I've also gone and actually got rid of some of the land down there just so I let the water flow in. I've also gone and added in some glass here just to make this a little bit cooler looking and a little bit more permanent looking, because it was all made out of cobblestone slabs and things like that. Now it's a mixture of cobblestone, iron, white glass and normal glass as well, so it looks really cool, and I kind of want to make this whole area kind of made out of iron and kind of more futuristic like that build over there. And that is exactly what will be happening to this huge ugly chunk of cobblestone as well eventually, and also the storage system maybe as well. I think that kind of looks okay as it is. But anyway, yes, I have gone and basically cleared out some of this land just so it looks a lot smoother and nicer basically. And I've started work on this little platform, which will be the storage system eventually for our farm, because all of the items will go around, flow through the villager breeder, and whatever's left over will basically be pumped into this storage system. So I was actually going to extend it that much all the way to the edge, just because I saw that nice looking corner there. But I don't think I'm going to do that because it looks way too big as it is. And I mean, we are going to get ridiculous amounts of stuff from this farm, and it's always going to be constantly active. But I don't really think we actually need to go this far. I think I was going a little bit too far there, and it'll probably just end up causing loads of lag in my world for no real reason. So maybe we can build another farm or another platform here another time. Maybe we can extend this thing if we ever need to. But I mean, whenever we get into the end and actually get shulker boxes and things, that's when we can actually build much better storage systems which use much less chests. You know, you could just use one chest filled with shulker boxes, and that would just possibly be like as much as all of the chests you can see right here. So that will be pretty good once I get to the end cities. But anyway, in the center here we just have a little bit of a different design with the hoppers all sort of circling around like this, so all of the items kind of flow through in a really cool way. And yeah, I'm not too sure how I'm going to connect up all the hoppers at the top. I think I'm going to have a line going like around there and then around here. There will obviously be chests on this side too, and then it will just kind of go along a line of hoppers here, which will fill up all of these chests as well. So I think that is the plan for all of the chests. So now I'm just going to get these things all filled in, and then we should be good with a nice little storage system over here. Out in the open air, by the way. I don't want to actually build a room for this or anything, because I've never tried anything like this before. I think it will look really cool and kind of sleek and modern, and yeah, it should end up looking pretty cool indeed. Yes, as you can see, this whole storage system is pretty much done now, and all of the chests have been put in, and this little bit of the kind of the edge of the water stream right here where the items will just flow through. They should flow over to here. The ice should be enough to actually just have them shoot over to this edge, and they should fall down into that hopper right there. And then what will actually happen is they'll just go around in a kind of a loop. I think it goes this way actually. And the items will flow around all the way. They'll go into all of these chests first, then those ones over there, and then flow back all the way to the central ones, and then flow around here along this second line and into the rest of those chests, and then all the way back into that one. So it's kind of an endless loop right here, and the items are just going to fall down from here. So all that's left to really be done now is go and actually collect up the item stream thing. And I think what I'm actually going to do is go and cover this thing up with white stained glass from the top, just so zombies and creepers and things don't fall down into the storage system and blow everything up. And everything else is pretty much as I left it. That is all the progress that I've made. It didn't actually take as many bits of stained glass and hoppers and chests as I'd originally actually made. So I kind of over prepared for this. It was surprisingly easy and not very resource intensive. But yeah, I think I can leave the hoppers just the way they are, and it should be good. So I'm just going to cover this thing up with glass and connect up the water stream, and then we should be done with this project. So I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're actually done with this project, and it's all exactly as I kind of imagined it. You can see the little water stream behind me because the ice wasn't actually enough. I had to use a little bit of a water stream to actually get all of the items to flow down. But as you can see, all of the food is coming in all the way from that farm over there. The whole 8 layers of that farm are producing tons and tons of vegetables for us. They're flowing through this awesome looking water stream down into this villager breeder, and all of the villagers are in the correct positions as well, which is really good. It's actually turned off at the moment, so we've got no doors at the top. That's just because it would probably produce so many villagers that I wouldn't be able to even move them into that platform. That platform is totally packed anyway, and okay, that is kind of creepy. All of the villagers are just stationary. I don't know what's going on over there. I hope the game hasn't like crashed or something like that. That would be pretty bad. But yeah, we are finished with this whole thing. And you know, all of the glass roof is also on the storage system, and I really think I'm probably going to build many more storage systems like this. So just in this area I'm probably going to use loads of this white glass. I think it looks really modern and sleek, and it's awesome. And I'm probably not going to like make rooms and things like that for stuff. I'm just going to keep everything open because like I said, this is an industrial area. So yeah, that is it for today's episode anyway. Soon we will be getting back to our base area and doing some work over there. I've got several different projects which I need to work on. But anyway, if you did like this episode, please be sure to leave a like, and feel free to subscribe if you do want to do that as well. That would be really, really awesome indeed. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.